Hey, how are you? I am Wanza Leftwich, and this is the Courageous Believers broadcast. I am so excited to be with you today. So, whether you're watching me live on Facebook or YouTube or watching the replay, welcome to the broadcast. On this broadcast, we teach you how to identify and use your God given talents, gifts, and abilities to create an income, eradicate debt, and fulfill your God given assignment. So, no matter where you are, whether you're at the beginning of a business or writing a book, right? Or if you're midway somewhere, I'm here to help you. And so, we bring you these broadcasts Monday through Friday, normally around 10:30 a.m. But today I had a little schedule change. So, normally I'll post when I'm going to be, and so today I put an announcement that we will be here at 2:30 p.m. and that is Eastern Standard Time. But thank God for replays, right? So if you don't catch me live, you can always catch the replay. So do me a favor. Hey Monique, hey Sharon. Do me a favor, share if you can. I'm going to take a moment to share as well, and let's get the word out that we are live this afternoon. So, how, or, if you're watching a replay, you're watching it, right? So, how are you doing this afternoon, or how are you doing today? Let me know in the comments. Is your day going well? Uh, are you having a challenging type of day? How is it really going for you? Hopefully, it's going well. And I still didn't put my ring light back up. That's so bad when you're doing housing renovations and stuff like that. I didn't put it back up where it should be. So hopefully I'm not too dark. Hopefully you guys can see me well. I'm excited. I had a consultation today with someone, and I think it went really well. And so I'm excited. So while I share, let me tell you about what we're doing this year in the year of 2021. We are helping 100 men and women and men write and publish their books. 100 of you. We are helping you write and publish your book. So what does that really look like? That looks like you writing and then I help you publish, or I help you write and publish. And so if you are interested in doing that with me this year and helping me meet that goal while you meet your own goal, of writing and publishing a book, um, message me and let me know that you want to be one of the 100, and I'll be happy to let you know what you need to do to get started. I specialize in making it easy, making it simple, to do so hopefully that is something that you would like to do. So guys and girls, how are you? Listen, let's get started. So today's lesson is about how to leave a written legacy. How to leave a written legacy. So now I know that some of you are like, Wanza, I didn't even write my first book yet. What are you getting ready to talk about now? I'm getting ready to talk about the importance of putting things on paper. Putting it on paper, putting it not just on paper, but in print, and letting it be alive for years to come. So a great example of that is the Bible, right? We have a written legacy of Jesus Christ. We have his stories, we have what he did, the ins and outs of his power. And so we have read it for generations to generations. It is just here. We also have books, like if you've been in school any length of time, you've probably heard about Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote many plays, many works, right? Why do we still read them? He has a legacy of written works. There are people who write tons and tons of books, hundreds of books even, by one person. And so how does that relate to you? I tell everyone, I don't, people could disagree with me, but this is my broadcast. I think everyone should have a book, at least one, right? Because you need to leave something that's written down. I remember studying history and they had this thing, I believe it's called the griot, Griot. And this was the storyteller in the family. And so this person was responsible for sharing the stories of the generation before, and then it would be passed on to someone else. But You know, I can tell you something, and then by the time you tell somebody else the story, it's totally different, right? You put a different intonation on a word, you put more stress on this word or that word, so it gets kind of like the story gets muddled and it gets changed around. However, when you put it on paper, when you put, even if it's this is why we do like family trees, so we can know who belongs to who had who. When you put things on paper, no one can really misinterpret what you said, right? You said what you said. As Nene, what's her name? Is it Leaks? As Nene would say, you said, I said what I said. Right? I said what I said. Now they can interpret it a different way, but when it's just passed down verbally, people tend to change things, leave messages out. But when you have a written legacy, when it is written down, people get to see how you thought. When you thought it, they get to see your progress. They get to see grandma or mommy's what she actually went through and how this has shaped my life today. It is so important. I just think it's so important to leave something written down. So what does that look like in a modern day time? You need a book. Y'all gonna hear me say this over and over and over. So let me talk to, it's two people, right? That's watching me. One that do not have a book yet, that doesn't have a book yet, and then two, the second person is the person that has a book, but they need to write another one. Let me talk to the person who doesn't have a book yet. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? There are so many tools, including myself, to help you get started, to help you write, to help you flush out all the ideas, and to actually put you on a plan, give you a plan to start and finish, right? So you have writing coaches. You have, hey Sandy, you have writing coaches. You have people who can edit, and all of that comes through me. Say what you want. I'm looking for my 100. Actually, I'm looking for, wait. Let me do this. Let me use my calculator. 66 more people, right? Hey, Lori. As of this broadcast, I have 34 committed people that are writing a book this year, right? So if you haven't written a book, let's do it. Let's leave a written legacy. Let's leave something for your family to read, for the world to read, and it will go from generation to generation. There are some books that I'm reading, the author is dead, but their words are changing my life. Can I get an amen? Can I get a witness? Anybody? That thing is so powerful that what you write down in the year 2000 or 2021, if Jesus delays his return in the year 3000, right? We're not going to be here. Um, but somebody will be here to read your word. Somebody will be here to read your works. And so it's important for you to come beyond the veil, come from beyond the veil, behind the veil, and see more than your fear. See more than maybe your technical difficulty with reading or writing. See more than your block, what may be blocking you at this moment. Right? And so that's the first person. Hey Velsa, hey Lori. So that's the first thing that you need to what's 69, Sharon? Explain that to me. So that's the first thing that you need to do. So those of you who have not committed to writing a book, then you write a book, right? And if you don't know what to do, you get help with it. That's why I'm here. Those of you who have already written a book or you're in the process of writing the first book, you need to do another one. You need to do two. You need to do three. You need to do four. Why? First of all, it's income. It's forever income. Once you write a book, once you have a product, it is forever yours. You can never be broke another day in your life. You can literally. I'm sorry. I'm trying to position this better. You can literally um have no money and go sell a book and get lunch money on the simplest of terms, right? Of course, I'm not saying just, hand pedal your books so you can eat lunch. But listen, if that's where you are, that's where you are. Because I know there were days I was like, listen, I need to sell me two books because we need lunch, we need dinner. Uh, did you buy my book yet? Like, there is nothing wrong with that. See, we have to get out of this thing that it's nothing wrong with it. Hello, you have a product, get on the phone and sell. Oh, you were oh right. I was asking how many more people I needed. Right. I need 66. Yeah, you were close. And so, and I believe I'll have all those 66 by the end of March, by the end of the first quarter. That's my goal, to have everyone down, committed, end of the first quarter, and then we just publishing all throughout the year. So listen, a stream of books, a stream of income, a stream that keeps going. It's sort of like this. I'm a preacher, I'm a teacher, it's the same Bible, right? 66 books in the Bible. Now, I teach, my bishop teach, our campus leaders teach, our first lady teaches. You know, we all teach from the same Bible. It's not exhaustive. Millions of preachers on a Sunday. You could preaching from the same Bible and sometimes the same text, and it is not exhaustive. You ever thought about that? You ever thought about the fact that we only got 66 books? If we took 66 people or 6,600 people or however many verses it is in the Bible, and each preacher preached from that, it still would not exhaust the word of the Lord. It still would not exhaust the ideas and the subjects that come from the word of the Lord. Like it's a few of us on here. If we all, if I gave you all the same text, you will all come up with a different subject to preach on, and you will have different points. What am I trying to say? You are not going to exhaust yourself by writing multiple books. There is always something to talk about. There is always something to leave on paper. There is always something new that you may not have known of, but now that you do, you get to share it with the world. Always. Hands down. So if you wrote one book, let's write another one. Like I think I have one, two, three, four. I think I have four books. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. Move. Come here. Arthur, come please. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, she leaving. So, long story short, I got new furniture and my cat trying to break it in. We're not having that. She left. The cat was by the furniture, but I'm live. She left. So we trying to train her not to get on the furniture. She right there, but I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Real life situations. The spray bottle is right here. Real life situations. So anyway, back on track. You're not going to exhaust yourself. I hope you guys can see me. I hope it's not too dark in here. So you're not going to exhaust yourself by writing multiple books, right? So be encouraged in that. Multiple books, multiple income, more income, right? Um, more ways to help people. More ways to help people. Hey, Alicia. More ways to help people. Think about it, babe. Open up those curtains for a second, so I can have a little bit more light. Multiple ways. Thanks. Multiple ways of helping people. So, one, if you haven't written a book, write the book. Two, if you've written a book already, write another book. Easiest way, I'm gonna give you a hint to write multiple books, is to stay in your target lane, to stay in with your target audience, and write a series. So if you know that you minister a lot on faith, write a series on faith. Faith for marriage, faith for divorce, faith for healing. Write a series. This is how you get it done without stress, right? And then what happens is, once you're writing in a series, once you're known for this subject, right? If you're known for the person that does counseling for marriages, not counseling so much, but talks about marriage, or talks about your journey with Christ, or talks about makeup, right? Because it doesn't always have to be a Christian based book or an autobiography autobiography, or a tell-all book, that type of thing. It could be you just the person that know 10 tips to this, 10 ways to this, 10 ways to that, 10 ways to so and so. You could be the 10-way girl. 10 ways to braid your girl's hair, 10 ways to easy budgeting, 10 ways to cleaning your house, 10 ways to washing a window, 10 ways to resetting your phone. You could be known as the 10-way girl or the 10-way lady. And every book you write is 10 ways to X, Y, and Z. Somebody caught that. Somebody caught that. Leave a written legacy. It doesn't always have to be faith based, it can be skill based. Soft skills, hard skills. You can write 10 ways to reprogram your computer, those things like that. Yes? I was laughing. No. No, I was laughing. I told you somebody caught that. My husband writing a book too. He's writing a book too. He was just coming being nosy. So, any questions, y'all? Any questions about this written legacy? Any questions? I'm a little hyped. I get a little motivated in the afternoon. But I can't always go live in the afternoon because things are going on. So I try to go live early in the morning. But as you can see, I'm very vibrant and alive after the noonday hour. Wait a minute. Okay, forget it. What am I? Y'all didn't see that, right? Okay, that's because the camera is opposite of what I'm doing right now. Anywho, right, Alicia. 10 ways to get your whole life together. 10 ways of getting your whole life together. 10 ways to start a nonprofit. Or 10 things you need to know before you start your nonprofit. Sandy Maxwell. Yeah, it's really easy. Like sometimes we make it. That's just been in my spirit. We have been making things too hard. We have really been making we have been making things too hard. Business, faith, life, marriage. We've just been making things too hard. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. Make this stuff easy. Let people understand what you're doing. The more people understand what you're doing, the more you break it down for people, the more they are more apt to pay, the more they are more apt to buy your next book, the more they are more apt to invest in themselves and do what you tell them to do. Make it easy. Stop trying to hide. I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm talking about some of these gurus online. You're trying to hide what you're doing and hiding it behind all these different things. You don't have to do all that. I'm not saying give away the cow for free or give all your strategies away for free. Definitely not saying that because people need to invest in themselves. Because when you invest in yourself, others will invest in you. It's reciprocal. But what I'm saying is stop making it hard on the folk. So it's not hard to write a book. It's not hard because the truth is, all day long, I can give you topics all day long, but until you put your hand to this keyboard or start writing in your journal, you still haven't done it, right? So you can have the idea, but it's when you actually apply it. It's actually when you put it to work that it will actually work for you, right? So, so that's what it is. So that's what it is. That is what it is. Any questions? Any questions? If you are watching a replay and you have a question, please feel free to write it in the comments and I'll be happy to address them. Exactly, Alicia. We waste too much time, so much time talking about our why not. We give I promise you, and I've been there, so y'all already know. I ain't coming down on none of y'all, but God will be like, Monza, write a book. And you're like, you really want me to write a book, God? Let me go pray about it. Yeah. What? You, y'all, I told y'all I come alive afternoon. Um, God just told you to write a book. You just acknowledge that it was God, and then you're gonna say, "Let me go pray about it." I've been there. I done that. I did it. I'm telling you, I did it. But being that I did it and now I'm on the other side of being delivered, I'm going to help y'all be delivered. Like, that is crazy. Like, you can still pray about it. Maybe pray about the confidence or the faith, or Lord, help me to do it. Lord, okay, you want me to write a book? Now what do I do? Okay, what's my next step, God? That's what you mean by pray about it, right? Not, Lord, you want me to write a book, but am I going to write a book? Am I going to write a book? Nah, come on. He told you to write a book, write the book. He told you to open a business. Oh, but the last business I opened failed. Oh, okay. And so I put a diaper on my kid backwards one day and put their shoes on wrong, or bought the dress too short. We make mistakes, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to try to put the diaper back on the right way again because I put it on wrong once. Like, yes. Sandy says Alicia Kids need to write her accountability coaching book. Facts. Cause if ain't nobody gonna hold you accountable, it is definitely gonna be Miss Alicia Kids. So Alicia, did you hear that one? Yeah. Mm. This broadcast is about to get hot. Is Alicia still on here? What facial expression is that? Now y'all come on, don't tell me I ain't never put the diaper on backwards or put the wrong size. You know how you know when the diaper is on the wrong when it's on the wrong size? Is when you get all the poop going up the back. It's time to change the size of the diaper. Hilarious. What you in shock about, Alicia? Honey, you hold everybody accountable. What you in shock about? And that, I ain't gonna tell people your business, but that kind of goes. Y'all see, I got new furniture, y'all. Y'all see that? It's beautiful. Listen, goals. Listen, sidebar. Last year this time, y'all remember my walls? My walls were like royal blue and peach. It didn't come out the color that I envisioned in my mind, so it ended up staying that color for a while. And then we finally painted it like the light gray and stuff. But I was telling y'all that we're redoing like the entire apartment. So like, look. Just so y'all could see. Y'all see that? Don't mind like this folding chair and that old table. It's actually holding a TV, but once we get it mounted, we'll get rid of that 70s table, bit by bit by bit. I promise to be transparent with you guys. So bit by bit. But anyhow, this house is was built in the 70s. So, we're like redoing a room at a time. So it's coming along. With a touch of sage. Oh, that's gonna be nice, Sharon. So, Alicia, since Sandy put you on Front Street, yeah, an accountability coaching book would be great. That would be great. How to stay accountable, how to reach your goals. I could break it all down for you right now, but you can book a consultation or a FaceTime call after this broadcast if you like. Any questions? I'm so serious, y'all. So listen, if you haven't downloaded my Courageous Confessions ebook, do so. I'm going to put the link in the comments. Also, if you want to schedule a consultation with me and learn how to write and publish your book, you can definitely go to my website, which is wanzaleftwich.org. Schedule for a free 15-minute consultation, or you can just jump into the hour consultation and let's get it started. You can find the link on my website, wanzaleftwich.org. And let me put in the comments, courageous. Thank you, Sam. She said the house looks beautiful. Thank you. Uh, wait a minute. I'm missing some comments. Alicia says, I guess I'll be one of the 100. You want me to write you down? Because you will be 35. Should I write you down? Come on, let me write you down. And then you're gonna have to be accountable because you're writing an accountability book. Yeah, I'm messing with Alicia today. Woo woo woo. Courageous Confessions ebook. See. This is another reason why I love it too because. Oh wait a minute, it's not letting me type, y'all. All right, let me see if I can write it. bit.ly// declare the word and okay. That's our Courageous Confessions ebook. So that is my free gift to you. Y'all can just click on that link and get that. And I don't know why this is in the way. Okay, but click on the link and get that. So let me see what you guys are saying. Sharon said, "Yay, Lady Alicia." All right. So any questions? Any questions? You can sign up for your consultation at wanzaleftwich.org. Sign up to be one of the 100. Set a consultation with me. We'll talk. We'll chat. I'll get you started so we can do this year. Remember, a written legacy. Have someone, right? You can also have a ghostwriter or write it yourself. Have your words written down. Have your plans written down. It's like when people die and don't have a will and they have all these millions of dollars, even if they don't have millions of dollars, if you got a little piece of something and it's not written down, it's like the family has the ability to go haywire. People just go in their own thoughts. I want this, I want the house, I want the car, etc., etc. But when it is written down, it is in black and white, and it is known what the author wanted to happen, right? So you can learn from mommy and daddy. You can learn from uh, what I wrote down. So anything from my career, my profession, my skills, my faith can be written down so people can know, so your family can know, so the world can know, so people can learn from you beyond the grave. That is so powerful. People can learn, think about that. People can learn from you beyond the grave. Your God placing you in your mother's womb was not for you to just live, 70 years old, die, and no one know your name. No, that's not cool. It's like sometimes when I have these, well, we don't even hardly go to funerals anymore because they don't let you in. But when the funeral is, when the bio is like half a page or it's a paragraph, it's like your life was meant for more. And that's no shade or thrown on anyone, but your life was meant for more. Influence people now while you're living and influence them beyond the grave. Influence them. Be that person in your family that stood up for what your family represents, right? And so, your name. Some people say, "Well, my name is this," or "I'm legacy," right? When you go to college and you're in a sorority, so if your mom pledged Delta, your grandma was a Delta, now you're pledging Delta. Your legacy. Let it be the same way. You Even if no one before you did it, let you do it. So your kids can say, "My mom wrote a book," right? "My mom did this. My mom taught us about budgeting and accountability. So now I'm teaching my kids about budgeting, accountability, or how to start a business, how to do your makeup right, how not to go outside looking crazy and smell and stink or whatever," right? Or my mom opened up a nursing practice. My mom was she moved from being a day's worker or a health aide to owning a health aid agency. Come on here. This is what we're talking about. You may see book at first, but every time I talk to a person about a book, I see legacy. I see more. I see products. I see life. I see generational, right? From your words to your products to the money that you will make to the platform that you will build, influence people now and beyond the grave. And that's what leaving that written legacy is all about. If you can get beyond your present circumstances right now, your present fear or your present thoughts about how this may go, you can get to that legacy. God, I thank you. All right, y'all, because I feel the Lord. I feel it. I feel it. But contact me, wanzaleftwich.org. Oh, God, I thank you. wanzaleftwich.org. Everybody good? We'll be back here tomorrow. I'll be on Clubhouse. Actually, I'm going to be back tonight for Courageous Beauty around 9 p.m. ish. And we're going to be talking about the skincare that I'm using, the makeup that I'm using, how you can get paid 19 ways in the company that I am partnered in. And it's really cool, y'all. So um, that's another thing. Don't be afraid to try something. Don't be afraid. You're like, well, I was in these businesses. I didn't do anything. I don't feel like it. I get it. But if you feel the urge or you feel the unction rather or the need to, sometimes we don't feel like it, but our finances say we need to do something different. So you get out of your box and you try again. You get out of your box, you get out of your own thinking, and for the sake of your family, for the sake of your budget, you try again. Right? Right. So I'll be back on tonight for our Courageous Beauty. We started last week. We started last week on Thursdays, Courageous Beauty. I'm going to be doing a lot on YouTube. So probably I don't know how much I will do on Facebook, but I know I'm doing, beginning in March, I'm doing a whole Courageous Beauty segment talking about the business, outlining the 19 different ways, showing the products. I'm going to have a whole Courageous Beauty segment on my YouTube channel, just so I don't inundate people here. But the truth is, it doesn't matter. I'm writing books and I'm doing beauty. Books, beauty, and business. Y'all going I'm a little hype. Sorry. Thank you, Sandy. So, but a lot of my reviews and different things like that will be on YouTube because I am actively looking for partners. So if you want to partner, Sandy, you tried the products. If you want to partner, if you want to make a side income, a couple of dollars a month to $1,000 a month, however, we make no income claims. Obviously, because it's based on your own work ethic and what you want to produce. But we are looking for partners. I'm looking for at least 4 right now at the moment that's ready to run and ready to go, ready to help build. Because I am definitely up for a promotion in the company. And so I need 4 people to take me, to go with me and run with me. Hey, Kama. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yes. Come on here. She's going to book a consultation. I'll be looking forward to that. Looking forward to it. And so spread the word. Spread the word, y'all. If you see anybody on Facebook, like I got a message, excuse me, the other day someone had tagged me, but I could not get to the person because it was in a private group and I was not a part of that group. But if you know someone or if you see someone who's saying, I want to publish a book, I don't know where to start, tag my name. Tag my name. Tag my name. Right? I promise you, I will treat your people right. I'm sorry. I promise you I will treat your people right. Kama. Got it. Great. Yes. Yes. Tracy told me she had spoken to a couple of people. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. All right, I'm going to go. This cough is trying to overtake the show, but it won't. One'sALeftless.org for your consultations. We'll be back on later tonight for Courageous Beauty. Once this go off, click on the notification button so you can know when I go live. Also, if you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. If you are watching on Facebook, go over to YouTube real quick, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be notified of all the replays and when I'm live, and so you won't miss anything. Excuse me. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Think about it. Create your legacy, whether it's your first book, second book, or your 10th book, your 80th book. Um, help people beyond the grave. Help people now, influence them now, and influence them later, especially your own bloodline. All right, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you later on tonight.